There's a lot of CC, but there's no true lockdown CC. All the CC can be purified very easily, and that's what Uranus went for. Dixon, this time on the Uranus. This is going to be a very, very scary Uranus to deal with, man, if you do not shut him down in the early stage of the game, or if the Claude gets shut down.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to go straight into game number 2 between Geek Fam and DEWA United. Let's see if DEWA can pull out the clean sweep, or if Geek will start mounting a reverse sweep.
Let's see who will grab it first here, ladies and gentlemen. Will it be DEWA United with the clean sweep, or will it be Geek Fam with the equalizer?
Let's take a look, man. In the early game, Lanaya on this Boxia is going to be clearing so much, instantly invading. And the Uranus already having more prio in the bottom lane. The board as well. Seems like he will be able to steal one camp, but no. Okay, he will be able to.
Okay, there's an engage. Dixon trying to escape. Lanaya has no shield unity. It's a 3v4. Beloyski Chung still holding on towards that flicker. Gets the Cyclone Eye for Aboy and Luke to find more space. No first blood here in the first minute.
Let's take a look at the emblems for both of these teams. Life Drain, a very interesting choice to go for here by Aboy, trying to utilize this wave clear to get more sustain in lane. On top of that, wait, Shaco wants to go for a steal.
Oh, Beloyski now jumps in. Shaco will be able to have the space. No, I might be wrong. He flickers out. But DEWA United here will have enough cover for Dixon to go home.
Shaco will need to be a bit more careful, man. That Mystic Projectile is absolutely deceptive. The Geek Fam are able to actually push DEWA back from the situation, but like we mentioned, this Uranus needs to be handled before it just gets out of control.
Yeah, we gotta give I gotta give Shaco props, man. Both these games went for a Brave Smite on the Kajin and actually has helped him so much to invade, to sustain in these invades and get out just barely. On top of that, though, something that's quite interesting is the Quantum Charge on the Kufra. Ghani's the Kufra player here. We've seen Concussive Blast, we've seen different type of emblems, but the Quantum Charge, is that like a value pick?
This is my set, a Quantum Charge Kufra. Why? You can't really get much value, right, from the Brave Smite. You can't really get value, but oh, there's his catch. Beloyski on towards Keys and as well as Naya. No for yet, but he will flicker out of the way as it seems like the damage here wasn't really enough. DEWA United, though, they are still being oppressive. Knowing that Beloyski is low, they might go for an aggressive play. Purple buff will fall to the hands of Lanaya. Nile, no purple buff. Dixon, though, diving in. A little too much there. First blood falls to the hands of the Geek Fam.
I might have missed seeing, but did Dixon take that purple buff instead? I mean, it's still not ideal, especially because it got taken out, but overall, that is Nile just having a very difficult time. Looking at the talent predictions right here, there's a bit of a change, but I think it's still very equal, showing again how competitive this series is deceptively. But look at Lanaya, man. He is just so ahead in EXP. It's kind of ridiculous. Boxia thing.
Just Boxia things. It's very rarely that we get to see a Fredrin win out against the Boxia because of the superior mobility, I would say. Lanaya is able to just make these maneuvers into the other side of Nile's jungle before Nile can even comprehend what's going on. He can only clear out his own camps in the bottom lane while the entire jungle on that top side gets controlled and taken away by DEWA United. And on the other side, this is the thing. I honestly don't feel like Luke on the Arlet can fully bully Dixon. He has kill threat if someone helps, but that's it.
Exactly. Not enough damage solo. I think his role will really shine in the middle of a big fight or a skirmish with the turtle coming in maybe soon. But look at this. Oh, Mystic Gush.
Good taunt, good pick off, but it seems like Lanaya will be able to soak that damage. Nile, though, jumps in with the taunt as well. Lanaya will not be able to escape. Pops the Pisons. Oh, good final slap.
No way.
Locking him down, and Lanaya finally taken down. Good catch. Shaco out of position. Also gets taken down. It's a 2-kill for Geek Fam. Wow.
It's not a lot of burst damage, but eventually you will fall. That is going to be the Boxia, but maybe the Uranus is going to be not as easy later on. The turtle is up though, but Geek Fam aren't going for it.
Because they simply can't. I mean, Nile's still 2 behind. With that kill, they didn't buy enough time to go for the turtle. They still take quite a while. They don't even have prio in the mid lane despite getting those 2 kills. So it's still DEWA with XP and mid control.
Okay, let's see. It's a 4v4. Ooh, good block. Nile though, out of nowhere, finds a red trick. Lanaya will give damage. Reward manipulation has been popped as well. But it seems like now, no bloods, no bodies will be traded.
Wow, man, that's interesting turn of events. I thought DEWA United for sure had it with the pull they got onto a boy with a Divine Judgment, but Geek Fam somehow managed to salvage it, and now it's still looking pretty equal. But look at the Mythic Gush!
Good timing. Ooh, good composure as well. Watt could have popped the sprint, but it seems like his calculation, you know what? I'm gonna be A-okay. I can go home, but yeah, he will have to recall.
Yeah, and I thought Chidera would, or sorry, not Chidera, a boy would have flickered forward with that Mystic Gush, but he held off. I would say it's pretty good calculatively because Shaco was there.
Okay, good shield unity. Puissance as well. A boy! Will he be able to escape this? He forced to use the flicker. But it seems like now, Geek Fam, they are maintaining this healthy lead, I might say, in the 6th minute, right? Almost 1,000 gold lead.
Now, Geek Fam, they're trying to push the tempo as much as possible, but DEWA, they have the double cut happening in the base. Credit to Dixon for the situation, and they are the ones dictating the tempo. They are making a play on possibly a flank here.
Still playing, does not mount to anything, but real world revelation now pops. Beloyski, jump wrong, flicker, rage, cancelled by the Divine Judgment. Take a look at Beloyski as he falls, and Kadera will not be able to find a kill. Geek Fam, they overcommitted. Beloyski looking for the play, but it does not work.
Just trying too hard to make the play happen, forcing it. Now Lanaya, once again, just takes it away just like that. No respect whatsoever to Nail.
Gotta give props to Shaco. That trigger discipline on the Divine Judgment. He didn't use it initially. He waited all the way for that flicker. So it burnt out a disengaged tool for Beloyski that was looking for, a big play. Then he got punished heavily for it. Now they have a lot of pressure to play with. Luke though.
Final slash pops the flicker from Keys. Luke though, defensive flicker as well, but what? Oh my god, it will not have enough range, but Baksha will, and the mid lane falls as they trade for the turtle. It's a kill for the turtle and the mid. And then United, they're very, very aggressive. A boy though caught in that mid side as well. Oh my god, deja vu to game 1.
What a disaster, man. A boy was trying to clear, but the Mystic Gush just came a bit too late. Now Dixon.
Beloyski catching with the commitment. Damage, will it be there? Let's say Shaco soaking the damage. He gets taken out by Chidera. Real relation catching 3 as Watts just free hits in the backside. And Beloyski and Chidera taken out.
Wow, Dixon just standing there unfazed. And DEWA United have found such a value play right there. You cannot stick together usually, but against this comp even more. Watt just completely demolished everyone.
I'm telling you, man, there's so much time that DEWA can buy in a lot of these skirmishes because their frontliners are just too tanky, too sustainable. Taking a look at the items here, look at what Lanaya is doing. Steel leg plates into a Radiant armor. Now full respect. He might actually go for the Dreadnought armor next to just respect even more that ability damage. And then with these sub items being built up
completely by both Lanaya and Dixon. So I think Kadera is usually the main key that Geek Fam uses to output damage. So respecting him, I think, is a pretty solid situation.
Okay. But again, I do want to mention, wait a minute, red tree.
No,
Lanaya gets it.
How? Oh my god, take a look at the connection as well in the backside. Luke now chunked to a 60% HP, even to a 0% almost. Real manipulation will lock him down as Keys finds the kill. No more engage tool for Geek Fam. Take a look at the catch. Shaco might be caught here. It's a 1-for-1 at the end of the day. DEWA United, will they commit to this Lord? As Chidera, wild and blazing duet in the backside. Keys pops on commit to the Lord.
I think the longer the game goes, the more difficult it will be for DEWA. Because right now, Aerodel is deceptively strong in the early game, so he can really kite away, do damage, and be safe. But once Beloyski and Nile gets more items, get more tanky, it's going to be very difficult for Watt to be the main damage dealer. You're going to rely more on Keys as well. So you're really seeing a bit of that as Nile and Beloyski start really moving in more dominant fashion, more confidently against the threats of DEWA United.
The Kaja usually would be,
Divine Judgments. Beloyski now caught. Can he be saved? It seems like the answer is no. He's with the secure kill. And it seems like DEWA United, you know what? I don't want to be greedy. Let's just take one and move on towards the Lord. Wait to bait more information out of GeekFam.
Just like that, dude. You just cannot risk it against DEWA United. They really pulled the trigger on it.
They really did.
And again, it's about the long-lasting team fights here with the Braves Might with the Sustain!
My God, what? Again! Game 1 he did it, but this time he won't be able to. Chidera finds the match. Real world manipulation now still in hand for the side of Keys, but no. DEWA United finds the Lord.
Okay, that one was a bit weird, right? He got the kill already, but then he decided to walk into the Blazing Duet. I think he thought he had a Wind of Nature,
Maybe.
but unfortunately he went for the Great Dragon Spear instead of the Wind of Nature. So more offense, not so much defense. Whether he makes a good play or a bad play, you can always use his name. What?
What?
And we'll take a look at that play in an instant replay. Beautiful heavy crossbow jumping in, and here it is. Which was weird. Yeah, that was really weird. I don't know if it was the attack assist bringing him back. I honestly feel like he just, unfortunately, had like the bottom side of your thumb. I don't know if you guys have experienced this. Touch the screen on the analog and he dragged down. That happens a lot to me, man.
It's unfortunate, maybe, right? He had the movement speed buff, so he removed the analog stick a bit, but not enough to get out. But since he GeekFam, they can clear the Lord quite efficiently now. They might be trying to go for a bit of a punish.
Okay, Dixon now will not be able to be taken down just yet. DEWA United here, similar story as game 1. It's minute 12, they're leading comfortably. Can GeekFam recover?
Remember, DEWA are one step closer to securing playoffs and to basically break the chance of the other teams.
Oh my God, take a look at the stun. Real word of relation will lock 3 men down as well. Boy and Beloyski now will fall. Oh my God, DEWA United doing the crazy things in the second game as well. As 1, 2, 3 members taken out.
The wave on the bot side is pushing, man. They have a chance to keep going for this here. Can Kadera and Luke clear enough to get suppressed?
Oh, Shako! Cheeky play! Flicker Divine Judgment. Luke gets taken out. It seems like Blazing Duet now. Will it mount to anything? The answer is no, but it will clear the minions' bottom lane.
Yes, bought enough time for the rest of the members to respawn. Now GeekFam, they're somewhat still catching up behind 4.7k gold. They still feel like they're in it, man. They have the late game composition. Like we said, man, it's the turntables.
Gotta give it to Watt. The sprint plus the rapid boots and the Great Dragon Spear. That's a whole lot of mobility. Now with Wind of Nature, he can do what he did earlier and actually find success. Taking a look at Chidera, no Wind of Nature built up. Oh, perfect timing. Instantly, we see that Wind of Nature, and now it's going to be equal level playing field. Unfortunately for Chidera, this Wind of Nature battle still advantageous to Watt.
Is this the right call? Purify Insta. Negates the crowd control. Now they're engaged. Take a look at the reinforcements. Take a look at the angles that DEWA United is looking for. Revelation, Watt in the backside. Dealing damage. Free hitting. Dixon trying to provide damage, but Watt now might be caught. Wind of Nature pop a killing spree. And a double will secure the kill. The boy finds a shutdown, but at the end of the day, it's a 3-4-1.
Case lives for 1. Look at his HP bar. 1 tickle.
He survives with this by the skin of his teeth, man. What was that? Beloyski almost gets one more value trade, but in the end, it's a 1-for-3. And I must say, man, Watt is playing in an absolutely selfless manner. He doesn't mind sacrificing his life for the greater good, and here, it is going to be that Lord.
I think he needs some mind in the next few team fights because they need him to end later on. Now it's fine because it sets up for the Lord, which is great. And DEWA United were able to completely capitalize. I think Case, there's a bit of luck put into that survival, but here, nothing that they can do. With the Divine Judgment, it's free. It's all free. And again, it's due to GeekFam not able to lock down any of the members from DEWA. Who can they lock down? They lock down Shako, is just not worth it. They lock down Dixon? No. With a Purify, you can't do that. Your CC here can be completely purified, and even then, Dixon can just use that Brace Might, use the Consecration, and the built-up stacks and his passive to survive.
I mean, in the previous fight, Beloyski was able to land a combo onto Keys, I believe, reading where he was, using the real-world manipulation as some guidance. So that was a creative play, but it turns out Watt is just even more creative, going all the way behind them. So it's just a battle of wits and mind games as DEWA United now prepped for potentially the ending sequence of the match.
I would say that's a very late Blade Armor from Niall. I would say against an Irithyll like this, he should have built it second item, maybe after the Radiant Armor.
Lord charges, base through it, bottom side will fall. Seems like now DEWA United, they aren't too hasty to find a fight as they will look for the base turrets first here. It seems like Geek Fam, they're handling the defense well. Oh, good top here on towards Dixon. Jumps over the wall to secure his safety.
You would expect more aggression right there from DEWA United, but they're showing again the discipline. But wait, Dixon!
Okay, good final slash.
No way!
Immortality will not be popped, but good catch! What? And Kadera in the back will fall. Keys now will be the trade. As it seems like Geek Fam, they will be able to defend. Dixon looking for safety. It's a 1-for-1. Kadera for Keys. DEWA United, though, in the other side, will be able to manage to take the base turret top side. Only left standing is that mid base turret. Will Geek Fam be able to defend this one?
Oh, that was just brilliant, man. Again, the forced errors by DEWA United. It looked very scrappy, it looked very weird, but hey, they took another base turret on top of a kill onto Chidera.
Good final slash again. Take a look at Mystic Gush. Almost takes one down as Luke looks for the kill. Niall, though, will secure it. Luke in the backside will look for an escape as Shaco with the immortality will not be able to keep his immortality for long. Dixon will not be able to provide cover as Shaco will be the scapegoat. Geek Fam defends minute 17.
Luke has done it, man. Playmaking heroes are what will do. The two-man final slash under the turret is exactly what Geek Fam needs. Now with the shutdowns taken, might be getting closer to mounting a proper comeback. Fortunately, Dixon and Keys will still be in the area, so it's still going to be back to a dance situation. But Geek Fam, they're trying out new things, man. They are not willing to go down without a fight.
Even with the delay on the final slash, he made it work. He just stayed out of the vision pocket for so long, and then he decided to flicker at the very last moment of that final slash before it sweeps. And that created a big curveball. DEWA United were not expecting a flicker there to catch all of them into that base turret. But still, unfortunately for Geek Fam, I would say it has to be worth it for DEWA United for that play. They got two base turrets that now will be split or will be slow pushing down in the bottom lane and even up top. DEWA can play the long game for this Lord Dance. They do not need to commit onto this. Meanwhile, for Geek Fam, they kind of do. They either look for a big team fight, a big pickoff, or they win the red tree battle.
Okay, let's see. Lord still zoned out of the DEWA United's area. In the backside, though, seems like mini skirmishes occurred. Niall jumps in with a taunt. The stun as well. Real revelation. Take a look at the damage. Now Dixon jumps in. Watt still not joining the fight, but Beloyski will lose his immortality. Now Watt be hitting. Beloyski will be taken out as Niall will not be able to do anything in the front side, though. Dixon will not lose his immortality, and he will lose his life as well. It's a 2-for-1 for the Apostles of God.
That is an important member, though. The main front line is no longer available. If Luke can make a miracle happen once again against the Apostles, he's going for it!
Oh, Luke with the final slash! Almost gets the connection that he needs, but Kadera, he will be taken out. And what? Take a look at this guy. Stop this guy. He will be able to assist to take down Luke. And a boy left standing. Mid and bottom wave are pushing. DEWA United, they're looking to solidify themselves in the playoffs. And they might just do it here with a clean sweep. Beloyski up. Will he be able to delay this one? Oh my goodness, no enough firepower, good catch. No follow-up though, Lanaya will lose his mortality. But this time, Beloyski will be punished. Keys securing the kill. Lord, Mystic Gush! Mystic Gush on towards Watt, but it will not be enough as Niall loses immortality. Lord marching, and this is just too much for Geek Fam. Their loseless record will break. And DEWA United finds the clean sweep.
The higher powers have spoken, man. Woo! The Apostles take down the Geeks, smited by the gods. The win streak is over, and Geek Fam has fallen. What a performance, man.
DEWA United. Clean, clinical display of MLB